Hey, Abby here, and I just wanted to record a Cliqly update. Just a conversation that had been going on in the group. I am blurring out people's names just for privacy. Um, but there was actually a question asked, what's everyone thinking about sending emails during the Christmas holiday season? I'd appreciate knowing what you're thinking. Are you taking a break or sending as usual? So I just answered simply that because I don't really think there is a business strategy to this business model. I just responded with honestly, I don't think it matters. There's not really a strategy with this business model at all. And my thought process behind that is just a quick overview. Cliqly is a system that allows you to send out emails and basically you can put your affiliate link in and we get paid 10 cents every time someone clicks a link within the email. And we run these emails daily and you can build your subscribers and then you can send emails and things like that. I have other videos on my channel that you can check it out if you don't, know the details of how Cliqly works. But I'm going to start, releasing just some updates. If things get better, I'll report that. If they stay the same, if they get worse, I'll just report kind of what happens. I'm not encouraging people to join the program. I'm hoping people find my videos, researching if this is a good program or not. But I'm more about the numbers and the real return on investment, I guess. And so I just wanted to highlight this conversation that we had in this group so that you could actually see some real numbers behind what people say they're making. And so I just responded pretty honest with, I don't really think it matters. I mean, you might as well send or not. It doesn't matter. There's no strategy. We don't get stats. We don't see how many deliveries. We don't see how many people click in our emails. So, I mean, there's not really a way to come up with a business strategy for this is my point. So then I get a reply from somebody that, you can read this. I mean, sure there is. It's up to you. It's up to us to figure out what works best for our individual goals. For me, it's to build till it breaks or gets me to where I want. Until then, it's actually a pretty good tax write-off. Well, when you say something's a tax write-off, that means you're losing money. It means you're not making money on something. You get to write it off. Therefore, you're not paying taxes on a loss. So I pointed that out to him. It's a pretty good tax write-off, means that you're not making money and that you're losing money on your business. That's not my idea of running a business. I'm about profit. I bleeped this out because it wasn't a relevant comment. But as you can see, I mean, you can read through this. So basically when he says he's hitting a $300 threshold every 3 days, that means he's making $100 a day. $300 threshold is what we have to make. We have to hit $300 before we get paid on a weekly basis. So that means he's hitting it every 3 days. To me, it doesn't matter how much you're making if you don't disclose what you're spending. And I know this guy is down thousands of dollars, which later in this you'll see. So he comes back at me with, this is where we differ. This is the way I see it, is that thousands invested are for a bigger return. And I get that. Like, I am a business owner. I understand that you can invest and you invest so that you can get returns. But like I've maintained with my other videos, like, there is no return on this business. And it's driving me nuts because the math, no matter how you do the math, it does not work. We're not getting a return. People are not getting into profit. So, I mean, I simply asked him, when will you start seeing a return? And then I asked him what his sending is each day. So he is at tier 8, which I'm going to show you guys in a second. Tier 8. So that means he's sending 650,000 in the internal system. He's sending out 650,000 emails a day, and he's building his list with 500,000 emails per day. So he's starting to mix in another third party with 100,000 a day. So all of these are costs every single day to sending. And then, so basically, I calculated what his costs were per day, and I'm actually going to show that to you. So, like, I didn't just come up with $200 out of nowhere. He claims he's making $100 a day, but he is spending close to $200 a day to do that. He is losing $100 every single day that he is doing this sending pattern right here. And I will show that to you over here. So he says he is at tier 8, which on our little handy dandy calculator that I have, he is sending 650,000 emails per day. He is at this level. It is costing him $57 per day to send that. He is list building at 500,000 emails per day. That is costing him $137 a day. I did a little calculator in this box and I said, this plus this equals this. So he is spending $195 per day. He says he's hitting the threshold every 3 days, which means that he's making $100 a day. So I simply asked him, how? You're spending $200 in costs and returning $100. It does not make sense to me. And then this is somebody else chiming in, agreeing with this guy that you can kind of read it, that he says it will grow, but it's not. And I'm going to show you the math in a second. So let's see. So this is where he tells me that he has invested around $32,000 in this business. And he has a business coming back at $3,000 a month. And he thinks that's amazing. But my response to him is, so you've invested $32,000 to see $3,000 a month that he is still currently spending $6,000 a month on. He's still losing $3,000 a month. But so we're not even connecting on thought process here. And I totally get investing. I do Google ads. I've done Facebook ads. I've done things where I've spent money, but I'm not losing thousands of dollars. If I'm spending $1, I'm making $2. It doesn't make any sense. So then he tries to tell me there's all types of people in business and you can decide to jump in and yada, yada, yada. And he asked me, what do you call this? You know what I call that? Insane. This is insane. I do not understand the thought process. And then, somebody else jumps in, take risk, big reward, but there is no reward. So this is what blows my mind now too. You get down to where someone else asks them a question. If you slowed down your list building where you were in maintenance mode, as if you were sending Cliqly Pro credits and 10,000 list building credits, how much would you be making? It blows my mind he is answering that he does not know. I can do the math, and we're going to do the math in just 1 second. But he does not have an answer for this, as I have no intention of slowing down. So he's just going to continue to spend this type of money and lose. I don't know. You can probably tell in my voice that I'm just blown away by this thought process. I just don't think most people can afford to do something like this to where Cliqly would be something that you would want to join and start doing this. If you're willing to spend this type of money, I promise you can be into profit way sooner than this and make a living and actually retire from your job. It blows my mind. I don't know. I'm blown away by this, but I'm going to go show you the math. So if he slowed down, right now he is spending this. So if he kept sending this, but let's just say he slowed down to the 10,000 a day, which is what the guy asked him. If he slowed down to it would cost him $2.74 a day to build his list. He would still be spending $60 per day, and he's not making $100 anymore a day, because here's the other thing is, when you send your list building, you're also making money off the clicks. For every 100,000 you send in list building, you make between $5 and $6, $5 and 50 or 60 clicks. So you're making $5 or $6 per send. If he's sending 500,000, that means he's making $25 to $30 from just his building credits. If he stops building at that pace, that $25 or $30 goes away. So now his $100 a day becomes $75 a day or $70 a day. and it is costing him $60 a day to send. So he is making $10 to $15 in profit. He should have known the math and answered instead of, I do not have an answer for you. Like, I have an answer for you. You are making $10 to $15 profit per day. That's it. In maintenance mode to try and recoup some of your money. You're not recouping your money. And that is what I keep trying to tell people. And I know the video is getting a little long-winded, but it's frustrating to me because people don't know the math and they don't know the numbers on their business. Cliqly is a money pit. You are just going to keep throwing money into it without getting a return. Like, you're going to get a return. It's just not going to be as much as you spent. And so, and you can read through these, you can pause the video and read through these other comments, but these are just, I'm just blown away by this. Like, I really am just blown away by some of this. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, ask me any questions. I can show you. I mean, he's not losing. He's still invested. I only have $16,000 of my own money invested. How is he ever going to recoup that $16,000, making $10 to $15 profit when he slows down build? It makes no sense at all. And, I mean, if you have questions on the actual Cliqly business, you can go look at some of my other videos. I explain what the business is. But I do hope that people are finding these videos, if they're starting to hear about this program and the affiliate program, because people are going to start making money off of people. Telling people that this is a great opportunity, bringing them in, and then they're going to start making money off of that and not the actual system and what you're supposed to be sold on. And so I'm trying to get people in for all the information that they need to make a good decision for them. If you're one of these people that want to spend $200 every single day to make $100 back, by all means do that. But if you have $200 a day to spend on advertising, I promise you can return $400. Like, there are ways to do it. And I mean, I'm getting to the point where I'm like getting motivated to like try and maybe help some people do that because it's frustrating. I mean, that's how I built my entire business. I did AdWords. I had a budget of $600 in a month. $600 brought me back $1,000, and then I spent $1,000 to bring back $2,000, and then $2,000 to bring back $4,000, and then at some point I got to where I'm like, well, I don't have to spend $4,000. I can take $1,000 for myself and spend the rest on advertising and still make money. And then that is how you scale. You don't have to continuously go into debt. Like, this is the craziest thing I have ever seen. And you can totally disagree with me. That's fine. I mean, hate on my videos. That's cool too. But I am just trying to prevent somebody from getting in this program based on the hype and not what's actually going on. Out of nearly 500 people in this group, there are about 2 people who have broke even, and the rest of these people are thousands of dollars in debt. So, I don't know. I hope the video helps somebody. Reach out. You can subscribe. You can leave a comment. I'll answer the comment. And try and do that to the best of my ability. And I'll do more weekly updates just for crazy conversations like this. All right, you guys have a great day.